Everything you are about to see is real. Nothing is fabricated in any way. So after editing the first video, I had some questions that I was hoping that I could get some answers to. So I contacted Mandy over at Factory of the Dead, so I set up a time for an interview, hoping that she'd be able to tell me a little information about the building, her experiences, and so on. Luck would have it though that while I was there, Nicole happened to be there, who is Mandy's right-hand gal. I did find out a little information about the building, about their experiences, and so on.
It was a haunted house the year before we took over, and that's all I knew it as, was a haunted attraction.
I didn't hear any real stories from anyone until this season was about to start, and it was just random strangers, customers coming in.
The owners, I've asked them in the past, like, have you ever heard anything? And they said they've never experienced anything, which I don't know if I believe that or not.
There's a rumor, and I had customers bring it up last week too, that 6 people died here, but they don't know when, how. There doesn't seem to be a story to it, just that everybody has the same number of people. That 6 people died here.
They have not shared any stories about it being haunted with them, no.
I haven't been able to find anything more on this rumor.
So you've heard it from multiple?
I've heard it from multiple places, yes.
That there's 6.
Yeah, the summer that we moved in July. In August, we were still building our scenes and whatnot. There was 4 of us here, and out of the corner of our eyes, we have a werewolf animatronic and then a pillar. And we saw like a dark figure kind of just scoot across from the werewolf to the pillar, and then it disappeared. But that's the only apparition I've experienced.
I have a hard time with the personal experiences because after my head injury thing, I haven't been able to see or hear ghosts like I used to be able to. So I don't have a whole lot here, but I will say that last week we were upstairs looking for things. Or no, we were down here, but we could hear upstairs. It sounded like bowling balls, like somebody was just dropping bowling balls across the floor. Sometimes I've thought that I saw shadows, but I mean that's easy to see in a haunted house. So
there is an upstairs, it's 4 floors. I hear like barrels crashing together. It sounds like bowling balls dropping. I've heard like old record player music, like old-timey music playing upstairs, like just very lightly, very faint.
I did a Halloween photo shoot here and with a bunch of the scenes, and I used the break room to get ready. So I was changing my outfit, and I had bought these special nylons. I opened the package, I set them right next to me. I took my shoes off so that I could put these nylons on, and I reached back and they were gone. And we searched absolutely everywhere. They completely disappeared into thin air, and we've rearranged things. We've emptied that room multiple times now, moved everything. We still have never found these nylons, and there was never anyone in the building. It was me, Mandy, and Chris, that was it.
I was here alone one day, felt something thrown at me. I don't know what it was, maybe like a little pebble or something. And I've experienced hearing footsteps a lot. The big one is barrels banging. That can't be explained because the barrels aren't in the areas where we're hearing the bangs.
I've slept in the back where we used to have an office. We heard lots of noises upstairs. It sounded like the barrels being moved around, scooting around.
Sometimes we'll rest in our break room. There's a couch and a love seat and whatnot. And one night it sounded like somebody literally was bowling upstairs.
Shuffling noises. It was all coming from upstairs above us. It does seem like there was a loud bang, like over on this end of the building somewhere.
We had a wall fall mysteriously, just a big heavy wall that fell down. And so we got up in the middle of the night and left. It was like 3 a.m.
Mandy tells me all the time the things that she's hearing. The other actors see and hear things they claim.
My employees, they don't want to work in certain areas. They don't want to work in the doll room because they hear noises and voices. And one of my employees actually was in the cemetery area where the werewolf is. He claimed that he got scratched.
You want me to just go? No, just stand right there. Just stand here, okay. Yeah. I don't want to. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just
I think one of them just said you were beautiful.
Don't even try to get me to walk close to the dark guys. It's either you're moving or have something zooming across the hallways here. You?
Probably me. I'm right behind you. Yeah.
You want me to just go?
So do you think that the replies that the spirits are saying as Rebecca's talking are correlated to what she's pointing at and what she's looking at? What about the birthday wishes that I received? No one but my roommates would have known that it was my birthday, and I hadn't realized that my grandfather, who I'd never met before, had been trying to reach out to me at this point. What are your thoughts on all this?
I don't know, Jeff. You can watch the video and you can determine for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. And then one left. Freezing cold. Freezing cold.
Alright, who's making Rebecca cold? That sounds a little bit.
Yeah.
Hold the cakes you need.
What? Something touched my finger. Really? Yeah. Yeah. This finger that I can't see in the dark. And I gotta, what is here? I gotta get out of here. Okay. Wow.
Alright, who touched Rebecca?
I'm trying to get this on the camera.
So here's the thing about the comment, dude just woke up. Chris, who happens to be the second owner, is actually sleeping in their break room area. He periodically kept waking up. I'm wondering if that's not one of the spirits telling us that he woke up again.
Is it my finger you found?
Before we concluded for the night, we wanted to try something that Kim had seen at a paranormal show. It's a form of sensory deprivation, a process by which someone is deprived of normal external stimuli such as sight and sound for an extended period of time. Who keeps sending Granny off over there?
Broke.
That's correct. But who keeps making her go off? Are you trying to scare us?
Stop.
Are you telling
No.
me? Hey Joel, are you here? Can you give the word that you always say to me?
I think that was them.
Yeah, that was
Safe.
What's your name? Who are you? Who are we talking to?
Mima.
Mima, it's her grandma. Kim's grandma.
Is there anybody here that has a message that they'd like us to pass along?
Are you guys singing tribal music?
God, she scared the
You
poop
too?
out of me.
No.
we are not singing.
Are you
tribal
guys
music.
like doing some weird like? Are you guys like singing music?
We're not.
We're not singing music.
First name, last
Music.
Take care. Is that directed towards Kim? Since
Maybe.
anything
Her
from the
grandma.
point Kim was done to when Rebecca started her sensory deprivation
grandma.
trial. So is that still Kim's grandma telling her to take care?
Music. Ow.
Did she say ow?
Yeah, her arms started in, which goes along with some things I was experiencing.
Kim had a couple of responses that went along with the questions that we asked. The same thing goes for Rebecca, though she seemed to be getting touched, pinched, or something along those lines more often than Kim did.
If you like this video, click subscribe to get updates on all of our new content.